everyone, and welcome back to GearDownFS. My name is Colin, and today I'll be showing you how to land a Cessna 172 SP in Flight Simulator X. First, let's call the tower for clearance to land. Phelps Tower, November 52 Kilo Alpha. Request full stop landing, runway 3 left.
November 52 Kilo Alpha, clear to land, runway 03 left.
Roger, clear to land, November 52 Kilo Alpha. Since we have received clearance to land from the tower, let's go ahead and go over our pre-landing checklist. For flaps, we're going to leave them at 20 degrees for this landing. Throttle, 65 to 70 knots. Mixture, rich. And radio, tuned in to Phelps Tower. For most new simmers, lining up with the runway is one of the most difficult tasks to master. To get that centerline landing, you're going to need to use the ailerons, which are located on the wings of the aircraft, the elevator, which goes up and down on the back end of the aircraft, and the rudder, located on the tail, which goes side to side. Shown here is the trim. The trim is a very important part of an airplane that most players neglect. The trim is a way of helping the pilot fly the airplane without having to maintain pressure on the controls. As you can see here, I'm starting to align myself to the runway better using the elevator, ailerons, rudder, and trim. Now, as you can see here are the PAPI Lights, or the Precision Approach Path Indicators. White over white, which you just saw, is too high. Red over white, which was just shown, is perfect. And red over red, which is being shown now, is too low. Now, as I become closer to the runway, I ease back on the throttle and begin for touchdown. I gently pull back on the stick and begin my flare. The flare is when I lift up the nose slightly so that the main gear can touch down first. After touchdown, hit the brakes periodically and turn at the next available taxiway. Now, let's call ground and request permission to taxi to parking. Phelps Ground, November 52 Kilo Alpha, request taxi to parking.
November 52 Kilo Alpha, taxi to general aviation parking via taxiways Delta Alpha.
Roger, taxi to general aviation parking via Delta Alpha, November 52 Kilo Alpha. As we pull into parking, let's go over our after landing checklist. Parking brake, set. Pull mixture to cut gas flow. Magnetos, off. And lights, off.